Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back. Today, more Laxius Force, because why not? Last time, not actually too sure. It's been a hot minute. Last time we made our way to the hotel. The Hotel Dial of Ale, apparently. And in the hotel, there's a few things once we can get past this insane boss enemy, the little child Theo. There's actually a couple things that you can do here right now that we're here. The most important one, though, is that you need to buy the Elven Bait. Now, you can buy the other items, one of each, I suppose, and we can buy the food rations just so that we can get through here. But the most important thing is that you buy the Elven Bait. If you don't buy the Elven Bait, you're not stuck, but you'll have to come back here. We can go in here. That is going to let us see this lovely scene between Brucian and Marion, who turn out they love each other. Oof, that was fast, but you know. Apparently there's this child here that is running around. That's fine. Now we are going to talk to everyone, but I honestly don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure, in fact, that it doesn't matter. And then over here, we have Stella, who buys Asian coffee pots. Now, we only found one of those so far, so, you know, there's that. But giving her the Asian coffee pot will give you 200 gold, which I suppose is fine. Anyways, we can venture into some of the rooms here. I think at some point you can't anymore. I don't know. Doesn't matter either. Anyways, we're gonna head up to the top floor. That's where we want to be right now. We can talk to anyone. This guy buys... Oh, we found an item. And I think we just killed that lady. I don't know. This guy will buy 50 feet ropes. Which I think we could have bought somewhere. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, and then this guy owns the hotel, I believe. And then once we're up here, we are offered a drink, hot grog. That's fine. And then we can talk to everyone. Now, I am not sure, frankly, we can get Clevian's package. That part was obvious. The question is, can we do this quest right now? So we can. We're gonna lose. That much I know for sure, because we select Wendala as our participant. And she definitely does not have enough resistance to win this. I knew that much. So let's take Wendala into the party. We need to basically max out her resistance right now. Which, with the current gear we have for her, is probably not going to be all that easy. We can do this. We can give her the Necro Hood. And then the Scimitar. Is this going to be enough? I doubt it. But let's see. Let's go ahead and select Wendala again as our option. Nope. Okay. So that's still not enough. So I guess we'll have to consider using our items. A Mithril Drop, Hero Cream. I think those are the only ones that will... Oh, Steel Skin. I actually think Obsidian Skin is better than Steel Skin. Yeah, they override each other. This one should be better. Yep, 600. And then I guess if we remove the poison, that might still help a little bit as well. Not entirely sure. Okay, it didn't increase anything. Okay, so we're at 600 resistance now. Definitely seems like we might have a chance here, but it's still not as high as it can be. Okay. There we go. Quest 1. Not a hard quest, but it is a quest. It is a quest. You know. Alright, so we did everything that we can in the Hotel Dale right now. So we can go back, we can head back. And we're gonna get ambushed once we leave the hotel. Because we got Clevian's package. That's gonna get us ambushed. Yeah. That's gonna get us ambushed once we're here. This ambush really... nothing too special. Pretty weak enemies all around. Coca-Cola does get stoned here, which is... Okay, maybe I took this not seriously enough. Whatever. Okay. But it really doesn't matter. Anyways, we cleared the quest. Yay! Celebration. Quest done. And I guess we'll head all the way to the west and sleep a bit so that we have a party again, because this is kind of sad. Okay, so we'll sleep. We'll come back to the inn. Don't worry about that. So once you've done that, we can head back up here. You'll notice that the girl's gone, by the way. That means about as much as you want it to mean. But you'll notice this guy keeps running away from us. He's actually prompting us to do his quest, but we're not going to. Hello. Alright, so I'm gonna save here because... I'm saving here for the simple reason that I don't know when this guy's refund thing disappears. And it's quite annoying if the reward disappears for something, so... Anyways, we're gonna venture over here, and you might notice this guy's still running away from us. Still running away from us. And then if we interact with this, we're gonna be fighting. Now, Sarah is not actually in our party, which is... You know, it seems like a fundamental reason why these people would maybe stop. Like, their whole gig is that they want to kill Sarah, and Sarah's not here, so... Kind of confused why they're even attacking us at this point, but... You know. They are. Anyways, we're gonna revive random, and then we're just gonna kill Claudius here. This is gonna give us a Harbinger bow, and now, very importantly, you do actually want to revive the other party members. Because at the end of this, a bomb's gonna... Well, I don't know if these party members, per se, are so important. I kind of forgot that Sandy has this to just revive AoE, but sure. We're going to use one Crystal Rain. Because as I said, at the end of this, a bomb's going to go off, and you have to survive the bomb. Otherwise, I think it's a game over. Anyways, these people had nothing to do with anything. They're just a separate quest that you can clear while you're here, which is why we cleared it while we were here. Amazing logic, I know. I know. My logic never ceases to fail. That is not what that sentence was meant to mean, but you know. We're going to continue. We're going to go back into the inn. How much gold do we have? 1,900. I'm not sure if 1,900 is enough. I don't think it is. Let's talk to her for a sec. Yeah, 3,000. Good. Let's remember that. And we're going to head down here. Up here. We're going to talk to this guy, Jugan. He's the guy that helped you kill the Millipuff in Laxius Power 2. Now, if you go up here and then back down there, you'll notice that the guy's killed. So... We killed him just by talking to him. Kind of mean. We could have avoided talking to him. He wouldn't have died. But how boring would that be? Anyways, we're gonna head over to the... Oh, we need to actually be at the Elves of War. I thought that we had to be in Mazul for that. The placement where you can use the maps from is not always as intuitive as you would think it's to be. But whatever. The Rebels Giants map. We're gonna venture over... Now, the Rebel Giants are not particularly impressive or scary. They're just... The only annoying part about them is that they hide in the snow. So I think they get the surprise effect when they attack you. And they tend to kill Sandy. But we're... Apparently. But we're gonna keep Sandy, coming. We're gonna keep her in the party. I've decided that I'm using Sandy, so I'm not gonna give up. You know what would be good here? Echo Sword. Echo Sword would be amazing against these guys. But we don't have Echo Swords, so there's that. Anyways, we're gonna equip the Thermo Suit on random so that he doesn't get inflicted with cold. And we're just gonna keep walking. Anyways, another ambush here. Although this time it's not a real ambush, this time it's just a fight. We're gonna quickly kill this guy. And we learned Simpleton with Sandy. Now, Simpleton is a pretty cool skill. It's good versus orcs, which is kind of what we want, obviously. Now, a lot of things to explore here, but the main part is just killing these orcs wherever they are, wherever they appear. There's a lot of orcs here. Simpleton should be a decent skill against them. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's not exactly necessary, but it's a pretty decent skill nonetheless. Anyways, we're gonna get ambushed again right here. And then I believe once more here. And Random is actually going to get ice jailed in this one. And then 3 more orcs here. And then 1 more set of orcs. If you try to open the chest, we're going to be inflicted with sleep. And then more orcs attack us here. A lot of orcs. Well, really, realistically speaking, it's not that many orcs. And then if you head up, you'll notice that it's done. So we're heading back down, and now that we've actually triggered the orcs, you know, they're going to be very angry, very boo-boo, and they're going to start attacking us with their full force. Ooh. Sadly, not really going to matter much for them, because, you know, they're just going to die, but I wonder if Trauma actually does good damage to these guys. Keep in mind, Coca does love Sandy for some reason. Well, for some reason, he just loves her. Like, Coca and Sandy seem to be friends. I actually wonder what happens if you keep him in the party for long enough together. Whether it actually works or not. Sort of like, you know, 3 Stars of Destiny's whole gig. I'm not sure you'll get anything like that. But, anyways, yeah, Sandy get AoE revive. Also, we're gonna get attacked by the snowman here. Well, by the dog inside the snowman. Not exactly a big fight or anything, but also we get put here for some reason, which is kind of annoying, seeing as we wanted to be at the Guild of War, but you know. Anyways, we're doing good so far. We're doing good so far. Steady pace. All right. Have we lost the ability? No. Okay. Quests. Yes, we killed all the giants. Blah 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 blah. Alright, so the quest to kill the rogues is pretty simple. There's a multitude of ways to solve that quest. I actually think, I'm not sure if this is the last moment that you can benefit from the money refund thing. I'm kind of trying to stall it as long as possible for some reason. I think you get more the more quests you've cleared, but I'm not sure when it stops being a quest. So, there's that. Anyways. Over here, you'll notice there's the elves. Now, there's a lot of ways to solve this quest. However, it literally does not matter how you solve it. So you might as well just kill him. Anyways, Coca finally evolved into the big Cockatrix version. So he's going to be, I don't know if you saw, he's going to be dealing a lot more damage with the cacao beak. Yeah, and these items here. I don't want YouTube to yell at me too hard. The cacao ring, I might get away with that one. But the rest of his items, yeah. Especially later on is not something that I'd get away with, probably. Anyways, talking to this guy. Okay, we still have the option. So let's save here. Quest. We fix this. We get 500 gold, blah, blah, blah. And Alaric is now going to be able to... Okay, so that is indeed the last possible moment for this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to talk. We're going to equip the luck ring as we have. Okay, good. And we're going to ask for the money refund. Now we're only going to get 374 gold for that. That's kind of sad. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get more out of this guy. Let's see here. I actually don't know what the highest amount I've gotten out of this is, and I don't really care either, because gold is just gold. Anyways, we completed the quest, yay! Now, this guy's going to mention that he has no more quests for us, which is totally fine. We're gonna talk to this guy. He's gonna sell us the Wanai's blade, the Wanai's katana, the Wanai's ring. A lot of items, none of which that we want, but, you know, you could buy them if you want to. The Torrent Sword, the Legendary Sword, and the Scimitars that we found are better in nearly every instance, so it really doesn't matter. Now let's take a look at our quests that we've not yet done. We have not finished the video games. I'll be honest. Screw that quest. So hard. I'm not even sure we're gonna complete it. Yes, I know. Completionist run. But... anyways, this lady over here is going to ask us to find her husband. This guy over here is going to ask us for 2,000 gold. Now, you do want to support him. 2,000 gold seems like a lot, but once you give him the 2,000 gold, he'll be pretty useful for the rest of the game. Now, if you don't support him, which, you know, technically speaking, totally fair enough. If you don't support him, you won't get him as a quest. And moreover, once you find his dad, I think you lose the quest entirely. So, if you're gonna support him, do it now, is the bottom line here. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out who the person that asked me to deliver this package was. I think it was in here. Yep. Alright, so that's 250 more gold. And at this point, we have a couple options available to us. One of which is to find this dude's dad. Or this lady's husband, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, fun fact, Coca now one-taps Millipuffs. Thanks to, well, I don't know, I think he already did damage to them. But now he one-taps them, which definitely is better than just, you know, being able to hit them. You'll see why it's relevant that he can kill him in a second. Now, first of all, it's just good gold, because they drop 35 gold per fight. We're going to save here, because I'm not sure. Okay, we actually got to fight it. So this is the gold Millipuff. Now, the gold Millipuff, very big fight. Lol. What is the gold Millipuff? Just drops a lot of gold. Yeah. A lot of gold. 3,500 gold, in fact. And over here, you'll notice that if we put Marion in the party for a second, Marion will be able to read this. And that'll put us inside this little place. Now, once again, I don't think there's anything particularly special about this place. It's just some fight with some anti-spirits. You gotta watch out for the floor, because the floor will explode. It actually didn't happen because we were... also, this one's unavoidable. And it deals a lot of damage. Anyways, we're gonna venture over here. We're gonna fight this guy. 3 anti-spirits as a little bit of a prelude. Easy peasy, just finish them off. And then we're gonna fight against the big guy. You'll notice that this is the same enemy. No, it's not. Gao Kasor. Is it? I don't think it is. Anyways, we're gonna lose our first fight against him. That's fine. Second try is always better. I mean, the first time we kind of underestimated him, right? This time we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually fight him. Random being inflicted with madness is definitely like one of the worst things that could potentially happen, though. Luckily, we can just revive random, but with Coca being still maddened, this is definitely pretty... okay. So yeah, the madness effect is pretty strong here. Now, we can totally come back here later and kill him at some other time, but I kind of just really want to do this now. Also, the fact that the fight starts with these anti-spirits just means that you can't use hero to shortcut the fight, which is annoying. Anyways, gas shape is a really cool skill. Definitely recommend using it. I don't think Metalist Curse actually works on this guy, to be fair. Do I have anything to cleanse madness? I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't, but... yeah, I don't. So we're just out here. Okay, there we go. And we got the Steel Breaker. That's good. Actually got the item that he drops. First try. That's pretty good. Means we don't have to redo this fight. And we're gonna heal to full. And then we're just going to explore the rest of this place. I don't think the rest of this place actually has anything. The statue is nothing. I know damage. It's just some bait to make you run into the trap. Anyways, so Coca is just going to wrap up the Millipuffs here. Again, it's 35 gold per fight. It's not an insane amount, but... it's nice enough, I suppose. Anyways, now that that's done, let's take another look at our quests. We have the quest to find Hagen, the Millipuff Hunter. So we can definitely do that right now. We have Sandy, who has Millie Vanilla, and we have Coca Coca that can kill Millipuffs. So I suppose we are technically equipped to deal with Millipuffs. But we're not going to do it yet. Now, if you interact with these robots, sometimes Sandy will comment that they're broken beyond repair, but sometimes she will instead comment on the fact that she can, in fact, help the Millipuff. Also, I thought, yeah, I don't remember why I didn't have Crom in my Askbar in my party anymore. I thought I was going to use him a little bit more. So I'm not entirely sure when that changed, whether I changed my mind, but let's use him again. And let's use Brushin as well. So that's going to be no Coca-Cola for a while then. That's fine. Anyways, we're going to talk to this robot over here, and the robot's going to bail on us. And Sandy's going to comment that it's pretty unsafe to continue, but we're just going to ignore that. Anyways, if we talk to this cow, a big bull is going to kill the cow. And that's also going to kill the first party member in your team, which is Esbar. What a coincidence. He had just begun being the leader, and now he's dead. Who could have possibly predicted that? Anyways, so now that he's dead, we're going to continue. I believe I have energy herbs aplenty, so we're just going to quickly use those. And we're going to continue up here. Now, this place is both not necessary and awful to be in. Because every single one of these bulls is going to attack us. And every single time is going to be us taking a lot of damage and potentially losing a party member straight up. So it's definitely not the most fun place to explore. Is it worth it? Yes, it's very worth it. It's just not fun. So another one done, and once again, as I said, we're gonna full heal, and then over here is nothing. There's a flower, I suppose, but we don't care about the flowers. And over here, one more bullfight, I believe, which does kill you once again. We're gonna attempt to revive Sandy so that she can use vision. And then we're going to talk to this lady. Now, Lady Duralinda, or whatever her name is frozen, and we cannot unfreeze her. This is one of the few quests that you cannot complete in Laxius Force 1. It is actually impossible to complete this quest. So, yeah, there's that. Why is it impossible? It's because you need Terabula or Luciana. I never remember which of the two it is, because, you know, it's just both of them. Anyways, now that we've done that, I guess we'll complete the next section of the main quest first. Very importantly, you can talk to this guy. He'll sell you the astral bow. Is this a good bow? This guy sells you the Manalian bow, 6,000 gold. Is that worth it? I don't know. I like buying the items that I'm offered, because you never know, but... Anyways, this robot's going to fully heal you, which is nice, because this is a dungeon. Anyways, inside the dungeon, this place is really not that hard. But it really helps to have Brushin in the party, because Brushin is going to point out... right here. Brushin is going to point out what is safe and what isn't safe. Also, now that we've crossed the section with the orcs, I'm just going to put Asbar back in the party, because... Brushin is going to point out what's safe and what isn't, in terms of chests and stuff. I think it's just the vases that you can't open, but I'm not sure. We're going to find the Ogmore Axe. Now, I don't think anything you can find is going to be better than the Rotor Gog for Askbar, but... See, for example, this vase, I think he's going to recommend you don't open this, and, you know, spoiler, not opening it is indeed the best thing to do. From here, you can go down and then enter here. It's going to give you some power salt. Like, sure, you know. This is going to be locked, because what you have to do is you have to go all the way back. Over the top. Back down. Don't touch that vase again. Click this switch. Head all the way back. Yeah, this is a fun dungeon, isn't it? At least it's small. Like, it's not a big dungeon, at the very least. You'll fight these guys over here. Again, don't touch the vases. You cross the path over here, and then I think next to this vase, you head up all the way to the left, and here's the chest, Orcish War Shield. I believe that's something that he can actually equip now. And then back down. And then I believe this unlocks that, and then you flip off that switch over there. And that should unlock the path. It did. Awesome. So two things. We can head down here. We can also open up these chests, which is going to give us some irrelevant items. It's also going to give us the Orcish Ancient War Axe. But again, it's not better than what we had. Random's going to comment that the shield is too high. Now, it's too high for her. That's because she's not fast enough. So we're gonna give her... is it possible to get this? I'm trying to remember now. I'm pretty sure it is. You can get this. I know that you can get it. The question is, I'm sort of trying to remember how you can get it. Her speed is 767 right now, so it seems unlikely. I mean, I can try make her even faster, but yeah, I'm gonna be honest, except if it's like, if this is like the 6 points that matter, but it might be some other stats. Okay, so let's see. What other stats do we perhaps want to use here? Also, this is the Astral Bow. As I thought, it's not that great as a bow. Basically, every stat she has is now above 400. Okay, I have no clue what stat does it. Apparently, buffing all our stats at once did help, so maybe it was just a collective check where various stats together had to be high enough. I don't know. So, just, you know, buff her up. Anyways, this place is kind of nice. If Brucian is high level enough, he'll be a huge help here. Because he'll actually give, spoil, so to speak, a lot of the rewards for you. For example, right here, he'll tell you that you need to look there. Over here, this will teleport you into this place here. I don't think this is the hardest fight in the world, but it's definitely not easy. And they can paralyze you pretty hard. And if you die, you'll be put right here, which isn't the worst. You get a full heal from this, so... Well, you also get a full heal from leaving the place and going down there, so I suppose there's that. Anyways, down here, the only reason I'm not resetting is because I don't remember where I saved, by the way. Anyways, down here, it's fine. We'll save. Yeah, it's been a while. We'll save right there. I think it's at the Elves of War that we saved. So we'll put a save down there. You don't really have to do that fight ASAP. I would like to finish it, but it's definitely RNG and it's definitely a bit annoying. Anyways. Now, if you look here, it's going to say that if you look behind you, you're going to be rewarded. The Orcish saying is right, because you're going to get gold as soon as you interact with that. This thing is going to be a Warlord Devourer. You might remember these things from Aldorlea. We actually fought a fair amount of them there. Now, the good thing is they're going to be a lot easier this time around. And then more orcs here. And 6 gold at this table. Now, we're definitely not done, though. There's more orcs here. I actually wonder what Whirling Blades does to these guys. And it's decent damage. And then, I believe, just a healing region. Nothing too special from that chest. Anyways, venture down here, and we're gonna continue, like, the little trend. You can open this door here. And then venture in here, and that's gonna put you in the treasure room. Now, this is going to be an ambush. It's actually a pretty tough one. I don't remember it being hard. Huh. Okay, sure, kill random, that's fine. I guess we'll use Tyrene Breaker, and then we'll try and refill his mana so that he can get another hit in. Okay, Tyrene Breaker, definitely good move to use here. A lot of damage. Let's go Hero, or let's try to go Hero. And then we'll do this. We don't really have any revival items left, so we'll use a Burning Ground, I suppose. The Shatter effect definitely seems to work, though, so there's that. Magicka Energizer and our Healing Reagent. Okay, so we killed him. Definitely not an easy fight. I mean, you can come back here at some other point, by the way, just if you're wondering. You can definitely do this at a later time when it's a lot easier. I just firmly believe in why do it later when it's more fun to do it now, you know? Anyways, we're gonna get a lot of gold from that, and that explosion's gonna be a fake, so don't worry about that one. We could fight the boss right now. I mean, sure, why not, you know? Gates of Thunder, by the way, just AoEs these guys. And at that point, I think there's only one thing left to do. Well, I mean, kill these guys, sure. But I think the only thing left to do is over here to the left is another 2,000 gold, by the way. That's why I said that it doesn't matter that we don't have enough gold to buy that guy's bow, because you could find the gold here. Anyways, let's save here, let's go back, and let's just try this fight again. Let's use Tyrene Breaker. Let's use Airquake. I don't think these guys count as flesh. I don't know. They don't look like they're fleshy, in any case. We can try. Yeah, not fleshy. Alright, and you'll notice Random is plagued, so honestly it might just be better if he's dead at this point. I can use one Necrotear on Sandy. I did not mean to defend. And then use Vision on everyone else. And now hopefully kill this guy. Okay, there we go. Sandy learned Talk, but she already had Talk a second during that fight. That's suspect. Anyways, using Talk, Sandy is actually going to give some small buffs to various party members. But if you have Coca, she's actually going to give him the Coca Wings and the Super Wings. So that's Evasion plus 30 and Inflicts Metal Bird. Really good item. Honestly, that alone is the reason why you should be using Sandy, at least for a little while. Make sure that she's leveled up. It's just a very useful bonus to have. Anyways, next things next. We're going to head up here, and we're going to use our friend the robot here. He's going to fully heal us again, I think. No, he's not. It's a one-time deal. Sure. Whatever. Anyways, this guy and his big bull is going to go to Mazul. Don't pay that too much mind. It doesn't really matter too much. I guess we'll use healing items here. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Don't interact with that cave. I think that might lock you out of a quest. I'm not sure. See, the thing is, I never know if when she says there's nothing I can do, whether she means that I'm not good enough, or whether she can actually not do anything. I think this one she literally cannot fix. Anyways, we're going to continue with the main quest still. We're going to continue do the most that we can. Okay, we're at the foot of the mountains. So there's a lot of giants here. Killing them isn't really the issue anymore. There's another safe crystal here. So, you know, a safe crystal only run is looking pretty possible at this point. Anyways, Sandy's going to actually give you access to the warehouse. But you'll notice the giants are in here, and they actually destroyed the mechanism that would let you get inside. As giants do. As giants do. So basically, you'll need to go on a little adventure to find... So they'll confirm that this is destroyed. Which means we'll need to figure out a way to you know, use it again. And now I believe there's 2 paths. You can head down here. But Sandy's going to comment that the snowstorm is too tight there. And then you can head down here, and that's going to give... Well, this is where you need to be. Venture to the left, a lot of giants. If you do the Elves of War quest, you definitely end up facing an irrational amount of giants. Yeah, all things considered. You can venture down here for another fight. I'm not sure if you have to kill all the giants. I don't think you do. I think just making your way through them is enough, but that's boring. Also, it might have been obvious by now, but Laxius Force really is more about reaping the benefits of your exploration by getting better gear and then steamrolling the fights because you've got good gear, rather than, you know, deep tactical skill during fights. There's a couple of fights where you have to, you know, maybe think a little bit, but it's really more about finding items and using them so that the fights become easy. I suppose, like, there's definitely room for maybe some tougher fights, but I like it this way. It feels like all your exploration is actually, like, being rewarded in a direct way, because your exploration is being rewarded by actually having easy fights. Anyways, we're gonna continue up here. Sandy is actually going to learn Mind Snap now, which inflicts paralysis. Pretty cool. We unlock this with the giant ruby key. We're gonna talk to this guy. We're gonna make him angry so that he has the angry state. We're gonna use lethal move and we're gonna just attack. We're gonna just use lethal move again, and we're just gonna attack that guy to ensure that he dies, and then we just finish him off. He's gonna drop the dinosaur femur. The dinosaur femur actually is a pretty good weapon, and this is where it gets annoying. It's a really good weapon that inflicts ground lock, but you also have to give it away in order to, you know, finish the game, because it's the key. It's the entrance key. So I'm thinking that, I don't know, maybe if you equip it, you can actually cheese it through. Do you? I don't know. I might just be wrong about it in general. Might be that you just get to keep this item anyways. Yeah, you do. Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought that. It doesn't matter either. Anyways, we can rest here, and I believe this is actually the most annoying section in the game. Because now we have to split up. There has to be 2 parties. I accidentally made Random the only party member here. We're gonna split up into 2 parties. So I'm gonna take Brushan, Wendala, and Marion with Random. And this should be pretty easy because Random is still random, you know. Even though the characters that we brought aren't particularly skilled up, leveled up, it's going to be fine. 2 of them can inflict plague, which is pretty nice. So there's that. Anyways, these giants and their kill is pretty tedious to deal with, but should be fine. Brain the Hyalist is a really good skill. Alright, well, we tried to do it without random. Whatever. Trying to do things without random is commendable, but usually, like, not particularly necessary. Anyways, I believe that the gate's going to be locked up here, but that's fine. We're mostly here for the enemies right now. Just kill them all, and then we'll worry about the details later. Actually, yeah, right. So the gates here are locked, so we have to go back. We have to go down. I guess I can give them some goat blood. I actually really hate this place down here because there's encounters. There's various encounters here, and I just can't tell if there's anything worth your time here. But whatever. So we're here. I believe there's a gap here in the wall that gives you some stuff, but I know for a fact that this place is empty because I've explored it a couple times already. I also know that there's nothing in these crystals. There might be something here, but I think it's just enemies. Yeah, same with that. There's nothing there. To the left here. There's a mandatory encounter, and then we have the switch that we were looking for. Obviously, the switch is relevant because you have to flip it, but beyond that, I also think that there's nothing at the end of this. For example, it's just a wall. Brushin doesn't see anything either. I figured maybe with Brushin it might have been something, but no, it really is just a wall. So yeah, as you can see, this place is kind of pointless to me. It's just somewhere you have to quickly get through. Up here maybe, like, yeah, this chest. For one whole healing reagent. Yay. Anyways. That actually does cure pox, so that's, you know. Anyways, we're back here. We're just going to make our way up to the right side this time. I believe, apart from some encounters, this is relatively easy to get through. For one whole chest. Yay. And then I believe that's the only thing that's here. And then we're heading back down. Down, 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 down. One more orc here. Up here. A lot of Lamentons. Also, Marion is in our party still. I honestly forgot already. There's nothing too special there. Yeah, this is a really boring dungeon, if you ask me. Very few hidden items, very few things worth exploring. Basically, every part is mandatory. Flip the switch. 3 more Lamentons are going to attack you right there because you flipped the switch. Make your way down, make your way left. We might as well kill this lone orc, because why not? Make your way up, 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 around. You'll see that this orc is now out of his cage and will attack us. Now, Brushin's thing is very clearly pointing us at this, so we might as well get that real quick. I think even those barrels are empty, and then once we attack this thing over here is going to attack us. Don't ask me what the hell this is, because I have no clue. So what Warzone does is it actually gives you 3 random attacks, which means it can be pretty good. It can be completely useless depending on who attacks. If it's random that attacks, it's pretty good. But yeah, as you can see, this place is kind of tedious. Now, I think I need to be careful because I can't go under 30. Burning brands, 20 burning brands, I mean, for reasons that I don't care to explain. Okay, there we go. So that was part 1 of this dungeon, and then in part 2 we obviously get to just use everyone that we didn't use last time. We are ready to go, yes. Everyone should be equipped here. So, in general, I feel this part is harder, but it also matters less. Because you have, like, you have Sandy, Sarah. Well, at least I always bring Sarah in this one. So yeah, I have good healing with you. Which is usually like 90% of the deal, right? Having some good healing with you is usually pretty much all you need in a game like this. These little bots do attack you. They're not particularly threatening, and they do drop some decent gold if you kill them, so there's that. Over here, just more of the same, nothing especially relevant. Laser sharp rod. Yes, well, don't ask me if that's good. I don't think I've ever used it, and I think it's completely pointless, but we have it, so. Keep in mind, even if you have less leveled up characters, Simpleton really is a good skill against orcs. Like, it does inflict very decent damage. So even if you actually don't have the equipment to deal with it, it's pretty much fine anyways. Anyways, the reason I fight those guys first is because it gives good gold, and I don't know if they respawn. They might, so it's worth trying. Alright, kill all of those, get here, get this. Yeah, this part has a lot more items, at least. It's not an insane amount, but at least you find some items. It's worth exploring. And you get 150 gold per fight against those small robots. So that's that. Definitely worth fighting them, if nothing else. Then this room has nothing except those orcs. If you venture to the right here, and now I have to try and remember, there's one right there and one right down from there. This door is locked, which is kind of dumb, because you can get there from the other side just fine. It's just there to disable you from going back. Anyways, HP beta pill and whatever that was. More of these little flying robots, which is just bonus gold, essentially. And then I believe right here we'll find some bazookas and some guns. So, cool, I guess. Nothing too special or relevant. Now, the only thing you don't want to do is you don't want to open that door right now. You definitely just want to wait for that until you have random back. You can come back here. You can come back here once you have random again. Which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this. And I don't think anything here has an item, so we're just gonna ignore it. Ignore that door. Actually, maybe that's a good challenge. Like, maybe we should try to do it without random. What you want to do is you want to use wave vibrators in the first round. Also, I'm not healed up, so if this fails, I'll just heal up. You want to use the wave vibrators that you have. I think 4 of them should... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we lost. That's fine. We weren't healed up. We weren't going to survive anything anyways at that point. Let's fully heal, and if it doesn't work now, we'll just leave it till we have random again, but I'm pretty sure we actually can do this. So, use the wave vibrators, as I was saying. They can deal a lot of damage, but that's not too relevant. And then once they're all dead, just use the hijackings that you found so far. It's gonna inflict 1,300 damage per hijack. And then from there on, I believe it says... Oh, yeah, right. Okay, that one can actually kill. Yeah, we'll leave it for when we have random again. It's fine. Because random can then kill the last one. It's fine. So we're gonna head back up. All the way up. And then we'll fight the boss in the next episode.